Okay, good morning my dear friends. Today we are going to learn very interesting topic. You know, this topic is related to your daily life, right? So we all are know today's date is the 2nd June and subject we are going to learn, that is the math, and topic I will let you know later, right? So first of all you need to recognize this picture. Can you tell which picture is this? Right, very good, circle. You all are easily recognize this picture. Right, now if I am doing something like this, then wow, nice. Oh, you all are easily recognize this picture. That is a picture of pizza. Right, so in this picture how many slices are there? That is, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So total number of slices are 8, right? Now students, in the morning when I come to school now, I forgot to take my breakfast. So I'm feeling so hungry. Your teacher is feeling hungry. So I'm going to eat the one slice. Take, right? So if I ate one slice of the pizza, which I am going to represent as the blank, now can you tell how many slices are remaining now? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now 7 are remaining. And what was the total number of slices? That is the 8. Right. So it is right like 7 upon 8. I know in your previous class you have already learned about the division, and this is called the division line, and above the division line we will write some number 7 and below 8, right? So the number which is above the line, that is called the numerator. That is called the numerator, right? And the number which is right below the dividing line, that is called the denominator. That is called the denominator, right? And this is called the dividing line. Okay, so the number which we represent as a P by Q form. You are saying, ma'am, what is a P by Q form? Yes, the number which is above the line we will consider as the P, and the number which is below the dividing line, that is called the Q. So we will call this is the P by Q form, right? So this is called the P by Q form, and the number which is numerator and denominator, that is 7 upon 8, right? So it is called the fraction. So today's topic is fraction. So now my dear students, what is the actual definition of the fraction? Fraction is the whole part of the one, right? Now let's do some activity. Everyone open your notebook, and I am giving you one rectangle. The number of rectangle is 1. Now I divided this rectangle in how many parts? In 2 parts. Now you need to color red one part. Anyone you can do color, and tell me how many parts are colorless now. Just do it. Wow, students are doing very nice, very good. Okay, someone is saying that is 1 by 2 part is the remaining, right? 1 by 2 part is the remaining, right? Suppose this is the whole sheet, एक paper है, उसको fold कर दिया, and then open that fold paper, and then it's divided line, it's a part divided in 2 parts. So we will call it the 1 by 2, right? Each part is called the 1 by 2, 1 by 2. And what about this? When I divided this rectangle into the 3 part, and I say you need to color 1/3 part of this rectangle. So how many boxes you need to color? Very nice. See, my saying, one part we need to color, and we will write like the 1 by 3. 1 by 3 part is the colored. And what about the colorless part? That is the 2 by 3 part is the colorless. Colorless. So I hope, my dear students, you know what is the numerator and what is the denominator, right? The number which is above the line, that is called the numerator, and the number which is below the dividing line, that is called the denominator. Very good. Now, my dear students, can you tell me where you have seen such a number in your daily life? Just think. Wow, very nice. Sheila is saying she has observed this number in their question paper, right? Suppose if Sheila is got 8 marks out of the 10 marks, so teacher will write like this, na? 8 upon 10. The number which you obtained, that is 8, that is numerator. The number which is the whole means jitne marks ka, total marks ka hai, we will write down. So we will write 8 upon 10, which you have already seen in your notebook, in your test copies, right? In your test copies, in your note, in your exam copies, you will see this like type of number, na? So till now, what we have learned, just quick revision it. So we all are saying, what is the fraction? That fraction is the whole part of 1. Very nice. And how can we represent the fraction? If any number is right in the P upon Q form, that is called the fraction. Very nice. And the number which is above the dividing line, just like 8, the number which is above the dividing line, that is called the numerator, and the number which is below the dividing line, that is called the denominator, right? And whole thing is called the fraction. Means 7 upon 8 is called fraction. And what is the best example? That is your marks which you have seen in your test and exam paper, right? Okay. Now let's learn how many type of fraction are there. So basically, my student, we have mainly 3 type of fraction, right? So first type of the fraction is like fraction. Like fraction. And what is the like fraction? The like fraction are those fractions the numerator is less than the denominator, because we all know denominator is always big and numerator should be always small. So we will call the like fraction. That fraction we will call the like fraction. Take example. Yes, Rohan, you tell. 1 by 2, very nice. 7 by 8. 18 by 19, very nice. 20 upon 31, very good. So these are the example of the like fraction. And what about the unlike fraction? That is the second type. The like fraction are those fraction which the numerator is big and denominator is the like fraction is the fraction which the numerator is smaller than the denominator, that is called the like fraction. Suppose that is 1 by 2. Just see the fraction 1 by 2. In the 1 by 2 fraction, numerator is less than the denominator. See the second example. Numerator is less than the denominator. Here 18 is also smaller than the 90. In the same way 20 is less than the 31. That's why we call it the like fraction. Understood? Now, which is the second type? Second type of the fraction is unlike fraction. Unlike fraction. In the unlike fraction, what we have observed? in the unlike fraction, we have found that numerator is big and denominator is small. Means, take example, 18 upon 8, 16 upon 4, 25 by 3 and 60 upon 25. We continuously observe that denominator is less than the numerator. So this type of fraction we call the yes, unlike fraction. Very nice. So just see here, 8 is less than 18, 4 is less than the 16 and 3 is less than the 25 and 25 is less than the 16. So these are example of, very good, unlike fraction. Just write in your notebook some two example of like fraction and two example of unlike fraction. Okay, nice, very good. Okay, so shall we start the third type? Yes. Okay, now third type of fraction is the mixed fraction. Mixed fraction. You know, my dear student, mixed fraction are those fraction which have the natural number as well as fraction number. Like 1, that is the one whole number, and the fraction number 2 upon 3, 4 upon 6 by 8, 3 upon 5 upon 7. So these are the example of mixed fraction. In the mixed fraction, we have one whole number and one we have unlike fraction, right? So these are the three type of the fraction. Let's revise it. How many type of fractions are there? There are three type of fraction. In the first type, like fraction. In the like fraction, we have numerator is less than with the denominator, right? And what about the unlike fraction? In the unlike fraction, we have numerator is bigger than the denominator. That is called the unlike fraction, right? And what about the mixed fraction? In the mixed fraction, we will find that there is a one natural number and one unlike fraction. This is called the mixed fraction, right? I hope you understand this topic. In the next topic, what we have learned, in the next topic we are going to learn about the comparison of the fraction and addition of fraction, subtraction of the fraction. Okay, so in the next period we will learn addition, subtraction and comparison of the fraction. Thank you so much.